Now, do you find yourself doing things like this?
Like this?
Yeah.
No.
You know, I'm gonna definitely.
No, this is not typical. And really, I mean, to go to an outsider,
Yeah.
and bring them in and talk about how and why we do what we do, like, I'm still not even sure it's a good idea. Hey, so can I just like a little nostalgia for a second?
Sure, let's do it.
So night transportation started in 1990. So you had two sets of brothers that are cousins. They all worked at Swift, and at the time, Swift's headquarters was a half-mile south of here. And so one of the Knights owned this. This was a cotton and pallet warehouse. They mainly used cotton and pallets and a few other things that commodities in the Southwest. And so in this warehouse, they had this small little section here as an office. So basically this reception area, this was the start of night transportation for the first several years. So 1990 through probably at least the first 2, maybe 3 years, it was not much bigger than this.
Really?
And then the company went public in 1994. It was only $30 million or $34 million in revenues. And then of course has grown today. And so now collectively, under the Knight Swift Transportation Holdings is the name, but all of the related companies, now we're well over $7 billion, and it's much larger. But it all starts at this very humble beginning. So we just finished recently a $20 million improvement and remodel of this facility. So as we walk around here, you'll get a sense. I'll tell you a couple things. That wood there, that lumber, that's a trailer floor. That's oak from a trailer floor that we use to try and keep it real. These are actually used trailer floors for kind of our furniture. So maybe we're not terribly creative, but really authentic. So.
Well, let's talk about that for 1 second, right? A big part of trucking, right, is I would say is definitely culture. And so is this a place for just all employees to be able to enjoy?
Yeah, it is. And what you're going to find in our facilities is it's open. So you're going to see driving associates, you're going to see office employees, you're going to see everybody coming in here. And so what we've noticed is customary based on companies we've acquired over time is there's often a wall down the middle of the building. If you have a decent sized terminal, there's oftentimes an office section and then this section for drivers.
Gotcha.
And we can't take the wall down fast enough. And so if you come into Knight facilities and now over time through remodel, anything that's part of the Knight Swift family, you'll find that we've created an open common area where we could all get together. And so one of the key things for us is having a personal relationship with the driver. So our goal is to run this thing like it's a small business. So we're very decentralized. So although we're headquartered in Phoenix, Arizona, we're really only as big as whatever hometown we will have a facility and a terminal out of. So that everybody who works for that terminal has a personal relationship with the terminal manager who's got authority, legitimate authority to make decisions. And so that's one of the secrets for us to growth and to being successful is to keep it small and make it about individuals.
The perception, honestly, of like mega carriers is a lot of times you will hear this, right? Is if you go to work for a mega carrier, that the truck driver there is just going to be a number. Yeah. So we're getting inside information from you from up top that every driver actually has one person that they can physically talk to. Is that right?
So the way we're organized is every driver would have a driver manager, driver leader, depending on Knight or Swift or how we refer to them. But they would have somebody who's measured based on how effective they can help the driver to be. So in terms of productivity, safety, and so there's a direct relationship there. But every terminal has a terminal leader or terminal manager. Mm-hmm. We call them different things in different brands, but the function is the same. And ultimately, they have the decision-making authority. If the driver came to me today with a problem, mm-hmm. I would go to the terminal leader because that's where we've given the authority to make decisions. And so we try and turn it upside down. We don't try and run a huge mega trucking company. There's a reason that 95% of trucking companies have less than 15 trucks in this industry. We go out of our way to make it small, and we go out of our way to make this about individuals. We really feel like this is a people business. And so if you look at night, the average terminal has less than 100 trucks.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you looked at Swift, it'd be about twice that size, just because they're much bigger. And although 100 trucks with 100 individuals that are driving is still a lot, well,
Right.
we have a team of people, and we break it down to where you can get to know and understand people individually.
Okay, no, that's great. No, I appreciate that.
So, you want to see around a little bit?
Yeah, let's look. Let's
Okay,
check it out.
all
Let's
right.
check it out.
Freddie, how are you, brother?
Good.
Good to see
How you been?
Good. Do you want to meet? This
you
is
doing? My
Alex,
name's Alex.
Mutha
Freddie,
Trucker.
nice to meet
Mutha
you.
Trucker.
That's an awesome.
He's a celebrity
Are
on
you?
YouTube.
I ain't nobody.
Yeah, he sure is. So what you're going to see here in this section, right? You've got our refrigerated group. So we have night refrigerated, which operates out of this terminal, but it has its own independent identity, its own leadership team over there that's working with them. So we'll keep moving. You'll see we give people kind of their own, these different teams or terminals, their own space, their own autonomy. You see the red K, so this is some of the dry van business here. And so we run our Southern California, which we have a facility in Fontana, but Southern California, Central Northern California, which we have a facility in Tulare, then Arizona. Those guys are all here. Now, normally we would have these terminals in their physical location, but California is not the easiest place in the world to do business.
I hear what you're saying.
So we have physical facilities there for our drivers to be able to use, but from a back office perspective, these are a couple of the rare occasions where we find that it's better to do it from here than it is physically there. So you get a flavor. We've got a port business. We do a lot in Los Angeles.
I've been seeing
And
a lot
Long
of
Beach.
your trailers there. So
Have you? Yeah. So a lot of port business going on over there. But another thing you'll notice is this is a space that our drivers' badges will get you into this space.
I think that is extremely rare. It's usually, hey, the work stays in the warehouse, and the office stays in the office. And so,
Hey,
treating
Mike.
people like human beings, I can appreciate that.
I've been to the headquarters of large trucking companies, and there's a big sign that says "No drivers allowed."
Yeah.
Like,
You know how that could make you feel, right?
Oh my goodness! So, these are some of the amenities that we have in here for our drivers. So we've got laundry, and these are some of our showers. Boy, we try hard to have showers that are as clean as the truck stops. Boy, the truck stops, they try hard to, literally, as you're walking out, have someone run in and clean it for the next guy. So,
Right. What up? Do we get to test that today? Do I get to pick a random shower?
let's see. Let's do it.
All right. Let's do it. What up? All right, people. Can we open this up? I want to pick a random one. All right. All right. Let's see the test.
Uh-oh. How we looking?
No, we're good. All right. No, this stuff is important. I think this is really important because as a truck driver, at the end of the day, when you can't get a shower, you almost feel like you're not important.
Oh, I agree. I've been known when I make a visit to one of our terminals
Yeah.
to leave the Hampton Inn and just bring my bag and come to the office and shower in the shower.
Nice.
And so I remember a particular shower that was in our Memphis terminal, and everything I owned got wet because there were no hooks, there was nowhere to put anything. The water left the shower, and that was a big moment for me because I thought we had done a decent job before, but it wasn't until I was standing there buck naked with wet clothes to put on that I realized that we had so much room to improve. And so
Your drivers are gonna appreciate that, right?
Because
you just gave them a picture right there that they
and I apologize.
No, that you're human.
apologize.
That you're human.
Yeah. Let me say hi to these guys.
Oh yeah. Do your thing.
Hey, how's it going? Is it going good? The process? Can I introduce you to two guys here? All right. This is Alex. Do you guys familiar with Mutha Trucker?
Yeah.
How you doing?
These, you remember we had a press release
Yeah.
about Embark and the project?
Yeah.
And we had to select just 2 drivers to work with Embark on this powerful technology to understand it and see what it's like in real life. These are the 2 guys driving.
I was gonna
those
say
trucks.
this beard right here looks familiar.
Does it?
Yeah.
Couple night YouTube videos and stuff before, yeah.
He has been on some videos. Yeah.
No, that's good.
So these guys are experiencing this technology and we'll talk more about it later. But anyway, it's good.
No, I appreciate you.
Yeah, nice to
Thank
meet
you for what you do. Yeah.
Good to see you guys.
Yeah.
All right, so this is kind of a break room area, right? I guess you got board games if anybody still plays those, right?
Yeah.
For drivers. But
Okay.
This is the gaming unit. So if we've got drivers, I'm not a gamer, but if we have drivers that are gamers, they can come connect their unit, sit down, and in their off time they can play. This is more my kind of game right here. Galaga. This is a new thing we've got here. So
You know what people would probably appreciate? I can't throw a basketball, but if we played a quick game of horse.
okay, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
And see, you have the height, so you know what I'm thinking already. I'm thinking that you played before. For everyone that works at night in Swift, if you guys don't get a kick out of this, I'm doing it for all you guys drivers out here. When's the last time that you guys seen your CEO play a game of horse or, shoot the ball around, you know what I mean?
All right, you go first.
I go first?
Yeah.
All right, wait up. I'm gonna start right here. Let's see.
We're starting simple, huh? Free throws?
I can't lose to this man. Don't let me lose to this man. Come on now.
You're gonna lose credibility if you lose to me. Looks like you're safe.
You know, it's gonna be one of those long games where we keep on shooting and no one makes it.
Oh man.
All right.
Okay,
All
we
right,
got
all
one on.
H.
Do I start using my back as an excuse?
Oh. Uh-oh. Okay.
Oh, that's pressure there.
Oh.
You smoked me.
Good game.
You smoked me.
No, I appreciate that because
Yeah, I'm glad that I can be humiliated like that.
hey, at the end of the day, it's one of those things where I'll give this man one thing. Being able to come out here and just have fun with us, hang out, and play a game of horse. I give it to you. I give it to you.
Hey, you can't
I
take
respect you. I respect you for that.
You can't take yourself too seriously, and so someone's got to work on his jump shot. Check this out. Okay, Russell, come on.
Wait, what is this? What is
You gotta
We got some bowling over here?
go ahead.
What?
So here's the rule. The rule in this company is you can use this if you have a CDL or you're accompanied by somebody with a CDL.
Really?
It's the deal. Yeah, this is not. This is so our drivers have a really cool place
Right.
that they can come. That for night drivers, this is like an exclusive club. They can come in here and unwind and enjoy. And so we put our old vintage original logo on the wall and some of our old ads, and we've got some old school pictures of some of the early days. And so this is intended to be kind of an old nostalgia place to come and enjoy. So you won't find anything like this at the corporate building, if you will. There's no basketball court, there's no bowling. This is here for our drivers.
Let's see what you can do.
Throw us what you got. I don't know about that. Someone knows what he's doing. Ah! All right, Alex, show us what you got. Oh, I like that. I like it. Oh, I think you're a sandbagger. You acted like you've never bowled in your life. That looks pretty good.
Oh my God.
Oh, no spin to it. Oh no, we're gonna.
Now this is pretty cool.
Yeah, this is it used to all be warehouse, right? So this gives you a flavor. Originally, we had a lot more dock doors and a lot of warehouse, and so we just kept building. As the company got bigger, we just kept adding more drywall. This is.
I was gonna ask.
Numero uno.
Wait up, this is number 1.
This is number 1 right here.
Wow.
Yeah, it was an old FLD model, and this was actually this is from that Idaho Falls company we bought. These were some of the first times we ever had Kenworth through that acquisition, and you got a nice old Volvo here.
These are my guys. They watched the video.
They watched it. You guys watch him? Yeah. Okay, that's awesome. So where are you from?
El Paso.
You're El Paso. El Paso. Okay. Good. ¿Hablan español también?
Sí.
De El Paso. Tiene que hablar español, ¿no? Qué bueno.
All right.
Qué bueno.
All right.
¿Habla español también?
I am everything como se dice, and then. Are you guys onboarding? I was gonna ask.
CDL. This is CDL.
CDL.
Yeah. Okay. So they're still getting their.
This is CDL before. Yeah. So
that's great.
Yeah. So this is part of a CDL school.
Oh,
program.
so this is part of the CDLs. Okay, great. Can I ask you guys a personal question? Why did you guys pick Knight?
Reputation that Knight has.
Okay.
Kind of did a lot of research in different companies. So I've seen a lot of good positive outcomes about Knight. So that's where I want to go.
Oh, that's great.
So because I applied different places, but that's just because you're doing the application process. But when it came down to making the final decision,
Yeah.
I chose Knight.
Okay, great.
They really care for the drivers. It's one of those things. When I went to orientation,
Right.
They said, if you want to be home every weekend, you're home
Yeah.
every weekend. You want to go home, every 2 weeks, that's fine. Every 3 weeks, whatever you want. So.
Well, that's excellent to hear.
That's positive.
That's cool.
So
No, that's great. Yeah.
Very family focused.
Can we get through? Should we go through here? Yeah. You want to see a shop real fast?
Of course.
I love shops.
Yeah, me too.
This one's just been remodeled, and so this is about to be opened.
Oh, this is great.
I think we're going to find that we'll have mechanics, especially, will appreciate this. But this thing is just begging to kick off. So you got these are those speed doors, so drivers the truck can come in, and we can close it off. We can keep it temperature controlled, and we can get a lot of the services done this way. We've got some pits over there you can drive in and out of. Really good for trailer inspections as well coming.
Yeah, no. It's gonna keep the trucks on the road, right?
So yeah, this is, not everybody gets excited about a clean indoor shop, but I'm telling you, this gets me excited. So do you have family, Alex?
Personally, I just got married, so I have a wife. But
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
great.
I gave her the 13-year test.
13 years?
Yeah.
She didn't give up on you after?
Yeah, I thought she would already. I was pretty sure she would.
Goodness. Well, that's great. Well, congratulations.
No, thank you. How about yourself?
I've been married for 25 years, and my wife and I, we have 5 children.
Wow.
So they go from 10 is the youngest little girl, all the way up to 21.
What is the secret to a long, healthy marriage? 25 years.
Oh, I guess it's probably unselfishness, which is the hardest thing in the world. But that's all I figured out.
She's right more than she's wrong?
Well, yeah, just, it's, yeah. If she's so unselfish, if I'll just be halfway unselfish, we work together real well. This used to be a parking lot, and so we went ahead and converted it into some grass, an open area to make it nice. And over here is a spot that if our drivers have pets and they want to have a place to let them hang out overnight or do something, they could put them there. But this is intended to be a spot so that those terminals that you saw inside, they can do we can do barbecues and just have a space to kind of interact. So
Yeah.
we got a fuel island over there. That's been our original shop that we will be upgrading, the one over here on the right. And then we have about 85 acres here. So as far as you can see is our yard, and we have another. We bought the old Swift building from them back before we had merged, but we
Yeah.
bought when they moved to the big place that you'll see later. We bought that, and so between here and there, this is the night facility. So clearly, if anybody, every driver's badge will open that door. Anybody wants to come in here and get a little work in, or
Oh yeah.
do a little cardio work, this is for them.
Everybody's needs are very different, and some people they live on the road. So when they have terminals where they feel comfortable at, I mean I would say those are one of the definitely the variables for a driver to think about where they're going to work.
Yeah. I ordered one of these. Any chance you could sign one for me?
What?
Yeah, huh?
Hey, this.
about that?
That's cool. That's cool.
And it came in like what, 3 days, 2 days?
Oh yeah,
You
that's
got
cool.
some great fulfillment.
Yeah. That's awesome.
You
That's
can tell
cool.
he's done this before. He knows.
Look at that. That's cool.
He knows right what to do, huh?
You know, no, I appreciate that.
Hey, thank you.
That's
That's cool.
No,
All
that's
right.
excellent.
We're proud of what we have here, right?
Okay.
I think what we're probably the most proud of is just seeing the people, like even the tenure here and how much they care about our drivers and the investments we've made in the amenities to make their life as comfortable as we can, right? I mean, obviously they're over the road and hey, that's a big challenge for them and we do the best to kind of support them while they're out there. But when they come to a night location or to a Swift location, they should feel like they are working for the largest, one of the most successful trucking companies in the nation, and our facilities have to represent that.
Well, then we definitely got to see it now. I mean, you can't
Yeah,
say that and
yeah,
us not
yeah.
see it now. Let's go check this out. Yeah.
All right, well, we'll head out here, yeah.
Yes. So today, Mutha Truckers flew here from South Florida to give our just unbiased review of Swift, just to see what they're about. And so, honestly, anyone that's looking into joining their camp, their team, hey, this is going to be exclusive and just checking out what they got going on.
So this building here, this is kind of would represent if you were at a outside terminal. Obviously, you wouldn't have the corporate office. You'd have a single or maybe a 2-story building in some locations, and that's kind of what we have here. So this is our Phoenix Operations Center. So all the driver leaders, the load planners, this is kind of where all the action happens out here.
We manage about 500 trucks out of here.
This is our largest terminal.
Yep.
How many terminals do you guys have?
32.
32?
It's
Oh, I'm playing trivia questions today.
it's 100 acres, roughly, maybe 120 acres. So it goes back really far back there.
Wait a minute, Dave. That's beating the 85 acres that Knight
That is.
has on the other side.
That is a little bit bigger.
Kind of cool. One of our drivers actually painted this for us. So we got this Swift mural here, and what we do is when a driver is upgrading from a student to a solo driver,
Yeah.
is they come out here and they get the picture, and we have their truck parts right there.
Really?
Trying to make kind of a big
It's just a red carpet lined out.
Oh,
for
that's
them.
pretty cool.
Yeah, clean. So this is an area where
Good.
our drivers have access to. So they come in, they know where their driver leader is, the planner. They have put signs up to them, so they know how to navigate the location here.
Oh, nice.
And really get any personal interaction that's needed, which isn't that common in this industry.
Yeah.
In
you
many
know,
cases, they're looking through a window or they're
Yeah.
just calling, a location that's centralized throughout the country, and they don't have terminals like this where they have that personal touch with that relationship.
And that's what Swift used before the merger. We had this operation was over in the corporate office. You couldn't get in. You had to come up to a window. So it was very. This wasn't like a good feel. It wasn't very friendly.
So now it's opened up. You know, it's not drivers got to stay outside type of thing. It's, you're welcome inside. It's
Yeah.
good to
And
know.
the same way at all the terminals now. So.
And then we honor all of our million-mile drivers.
Oh yeah.
So you'll see it in one location where it's called the Jake Break, where we have a restaurant. We'll have every million-mile driver in the company, but then at each local terminal, they'll have their million-mile drivers. They get a plaque, they put it up there, they take a picture with them, they get a swag bag with a bunch of Swift, shirts and apparel. And then we have, for owner-operators as well, we have a separate wall for them. This is this wall where they have,
Well,
the
that's
owner-operators they're able to achieve.
You know, so the perception of, you know, drivers come in and they leave, you know, we can debunk that isn't true, because there are drivers here that are definitely have over 1 million miles. So
We
it's
have,
good to
you'll see the main wall out there.
Yeah.
There's more million-mile drivers at Swift than any other company.
These are just Phoenix-based drivers.
All right.
Yeah.
Victor here, 3 million. Todd, 3 million.
Yeah, we have a wall in the corporate offices of all 3 and 4 million mile drivers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's great. No, this is the stuff I like to see. So that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so this would be where our terminal leader would stay. I think she's out of the office today, but you can see here that a lot of hustle and bustle. The idea is we keep the feel of Swift small. It's the largest, you know, over-the-road trucking company, but we make it feel like it's a terminal at terminal by terminal, right? And this would be the largest at 400, but our average terminal would be probably 200.
Probably 150.
Yeah, 150. So we're still very manageable, where you have a personal connection with drivers, where you walk in and they're recognized, and they recognize the terminal leader. They know him by name. They know obviously their driver leader by name. Very unique in this industry. I know that sometimes the mega carriers get a bad rap,
Yeah.
but we go the extra mile to make sure that we never create that feeling here at night or Swift.
So, you know, I think what a lot of people would expect is big, tall building, huge open floor, and from this one floor, we're talking to drivers all over the country, and this is how we're trying to do it in a very impersonal way. And so, the fact that we keep, you know, over at night, you know, I walked him through and showed him kind of where the terminals were. The fact that we walk into a small building, a smaller building here that's got people that have drivers that are connected to this building.
Yeah.
I hope it becomes evident what it looks like all across the country. And what we don't have in Phoenix, Arizona, is a gigantic call center that just impersonally deals with a bunch of truck numbers.
Yeah.
That's just is not how not how we're set up.
And I honestly, that's why I think this tour is important as well, because, I mean, that's kind of what I thought I was going to walk into. Just one building of, you know, a call center.
Yeah.
And then terminals that for their truck drivers to, you know.
Right.
So to see this is good to see. I think it's good for truck drivers to see this.
So you'll see it here. This is our driver's lounge. So we've got all kinds of stuff in here.
Call it the Jake break. So we'll have a marketplace where, hey, drivers, it's just you self-check out, right? And so you're able to grab what you need. How you doing? You grab what you need and you run it by the register and you just process the payment. I think a lot of people thought we were crazy doing that. How much theft are you gonna have? It just doesn't happen. Like
People are very honest.
yeah, part of our culture is trust and mutual respect. Oh, the latest gear. Hello? The pink shirt is far more popular than you would imagine.
Oh, yeah?
like when pink came out, it was like that got bought up quickly.
Oh yeah. Smells nice in here.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, she was ready.
She was ready. No, that's excellent.
Yeah.
That's good. No, you know, it's good for people at home to see that, you know, you guys make it comfortable for your drivers. You know, I can't deny that. You know, walking around seeing your facility, that's great.
Yeah, now this looks significantly different than what it did 5 years ago. I mean, we put a ton of capital investment.
And even more so in the outside facility.
Yes.
You know, tell me a little bit about that thought process. Like, when was it where you guys said, you know what, we need to put some money into our facilities for our drivers?
Well, it was following the merger with Knight and Swift. We took a tour to our facilities and we walked through there and said, hey, this doesn't reflect how we feel about our drivers, like the investment we want to make in them, and really reflect Swift as an organization. And we were behind. It was almost kind of build and forget about it. And so we went through a thorough process of kind of developing a plan to renovate every single facility. I think by the end of this year, we'll be done.
So basically, any driver that worked prior from 5 years ago might not have had the opportunity to experience this. And I think that's the important thing is when you see something and you say, wait a minute, we're not doing great in these marks and where we can develop and do better. And I think that's why, you know, truck drivers, they can appreciate that, right? Because at the end of the day, I don't think that there's any company out there that really wants to treat their drivers poorly. They might just culturally not know what their driver wants, right, and needs. And so, you know, it's kind of like you guys making this video public. You know, one, I hope positive thing that other companies get from this is they might go, whoa, Knight and Swift are spending a lot of money on their facilities. Maybe we should too.
Here is the complete wall of Million Milers. So this would be company wide, and you'd have another wall for owners. So this would be in some company, and this would be bigger than probably 50% of trucking companies that are out there in the market, right? So I think you can see that this isn't just a training company.
Right.
It's a company you can come and have a very fulfilling, lasting career.
And I would say the perception when you think you would think Knight Swift as a training company, right? And so it's good to see that there are people here with millions of miles that stay here.
This next room was one I questioned why we were doing it or what the usage was going to be. It's a gaming room.
But I see how popular it is.
How popular this room has become.
Super popular.
Every time we're out here.
How y'all doing? How you doing?
It is him.
Yeah.
I've been watching your videos for a long time.
I love it.
Oh man, we're here, man. Cool. So tell me, he thought this room was a mistake.
No, it's not. It's not a mistake. It's actually nice to be able to come in, relax, and play some games.
And you said free?
Free laundry.
All right. I like that.
We don't charge family members for laundry.
There it is.
Okay? Hey, if you need to get cleaned up, get a haircut here. They're not open right now, but that's Swift Cuts. So there's usually a barber there.
Oh,
Drivers can come
that's
through
cool.
and get a haircut. And so down here, this would be some of the facilities we'd have for our drivers who want to take a shower. So this was important to us. We wanted to make sure this was at a level that would rival a spa.
Wait, we're gonna pick one. We're gonna pick
I
one.
haven't picked one. Yeah.
All right, wait.
Make sure it's
There's
vacant.
some- yeah.
Make sure it's vacant.
Wait, okay, let's see. Let's
See what
check
you-
it out.
All
Let's see
right.
how we're looking in here. I would say it's pretty clean.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 9.5.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll take it.
9.5. I didn't eat off the floor yet,
Yeah.
so I gotta.
Yeah. We got the movie room here.
Okay.
All right. So no basketball court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's the movie, huh?
Yeah. So no, it's legit.
That's cool.
Not sure what we're playing here.
Yeah.
Bad News Bears.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
this is where I need to be.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is for all our
bud?
drivers. The kids have great.
Doing good?
Yeah. How they doing here?
Oh, good, man.
Yeah.
Good. Got a dedicated account.
Oh yeah.
Losing weight. I was
Losing
300
weight.
pounds.
300 pounds. Look, hey.
Look at this guy.
Look
Yeah.
at this guy right here.
We might need to order more
You know?
weights.
I'll tell you, man.
Yeah.
Hey, is a gym important to you?
Oh, yeah, I used to box. Like,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. 45 years of amateur. So.
Woo!
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Just trucking and life.
Yeah.
Got fat. It
Yeah.
happened.
It happened, but now you got the shoulders.
Yeah.
You got big, and then now you got the shoulders.
Yeah, and I'm still never get back to
I don't know. You looking sexy to me, bro. So I'm just, yeah, man. Appreciate you, brother. And definitely, this generation of trucking, they care more about their health and fitness.
Yeah.
And so
We care about their health and fitness, I can tell you that.
That's good.
Yeah, we want them to walk by every day when they're out head out to the yard going, hey, it's a place I have available to me. To see people in here, I mean, that's a motivator.
This is something else we've been doing in the other terminals, not obviously this large,
Yeah.
but adding a workout facility.
That's what I'm proud of too. Is I make these videos. Sometimes, they're these little controversial videos at times, but hey, it gets people through the door, and
Yeah.
it's at the point now where I could go to any truck stop or any company, and there's somebody that they watch the videos,
Oh,
and so if they work here and they see themselves, they feel proud about that.
good.
I feel proud about that too.
Oh
so.
yeah, that's great.
You know what I mean? So that's great, yeah. Because I'm here on an unbiased review.
Right.
Just, hey, these are maybe some of the myths and perceptions of what the outer world of trucking might think about Knight Swift. Well, hey, here's your platform to let people know how you feel about that and possibly what you're doing different. Like, I like to hear that, hey, 5 years ago, Dave, you were telling me a little bit that the terminals need a little bit of help on the Swift side.
Yeah.
And kind of, I don't want to use not up to Knight's standards, but when you guys merged, you kind of saw that culture, and you're like, wait a minute, we need to develop that too. And so it's good to see you want to grow, because a driver that worked for you 15 years ago, he's still that same driver that might say, don't go work for that company,
Right.
because they don't care about their drivers. Look at their showers, look at their terminals. But then if they walk back here and you blindfolded him,
Yeah.
You know, see that'd be kind of interesting,
unrecognizable.
right? You
Yeah.
blindfold a driver and have no brand names anywhere and say, "Would you work for a company like this?" It'd be interesting.
Yeah.
So I think those things are important. So it's good today that we just see all this, so that the outer world at home and trucking, they could just say, "Wait a minute, hey, that wasn't the same Knight or Swift that we used to work at."
Right.
And I think that's important. So
Good.
yeah, I think we're good.